Good night, dear viewers. We're starting our conversation with our girlfriends, inshallah. Welcome you all. The evolutionists have assumed new tactics right now. In fact, they also existed in the past, but they have developed new ones right now. Because they cannot provide any new evidences, they say that new evidences will be found out in the future. So they have started to make such declarations. In fact, this is a new confession of them that they cannot prove evolution, but within 30 years, inshallah, they have started to say that we will find new evidences within the 30 years and we'll display them to you. But if we calculate the time from Darwin, there are about 150 years. And if we consider the time span since Darwin, they have been trying to find some evidences to prove evolution, but they couldn't be successful. So right now, they say, please wait for a little longer, we will find the necessary evidences. Darwin himself said that he will find proofs to prove evolution. And he said that if these evidences are absent, his own theory will be ruined. Well, the absence of the transformation links is a mere evidence refuting evolution. There are some publications. In one of the publications, there is a sac of a fish discovered. And evolutionists try to explain this sac in such a style that they try to put forth this as an evidence for evolution. And throughout this article, they confess that this sac is in fact an evidence for creation. But at the end of the news, because they cannot abandon the Darwinist demagogy, they say that the evolution did not overshade the ink within this sac. So they say that we found a fossil dating back to 160 million years, and they try to impose that the ink within that sac has remained the same. So this is a desperate situation indeed. Well, we showed this sac when it was first discovered. And we said that the melanin within the ink of the sac remained the same. We also showed that people in that time, in history, used that ink in writing. So it's a very good evidence of creation. Let's show another fossil dating back to 95 million years old. It is discovered on Earth in Lebanon. The ink remains the same. It has been the same for 95 million years. There is another fossil uncovered in England. It is 160 million years old. The information within its DNA is the same with those in our time. Allah created the same information that existed in those years. Today, the melanin production within the DNA is the same. All these fossils dating back to different periods of time are the same. Now, you notice that evolutionists cannot exhibit any fossils right now. What they do is to show some fossils and say that they are not evolved. This is a desperate situation indeed.
Propaganda yapıyorlar, inanılır gibi değil.